Signing day is always a whirlwind in the college football world. And this year, there were some big winners and some teams who could use a bit of a game plan adjustment. The class of 2024 has set the stage for future dominance, with a few schools stealing the spotlight. Let's break down who's in the winner's circle and who might need to rethink their strategy. Winners. Texas. The Longhorns made a major splash with the best signing class in the FBS. Adding 5-star athlete Michael Terry III was a game-changer. And he's not alone. They also secured 2 more 5 stars, safety Jonah Williams and wide receiver Khalik Lockett. The class is loaded with defenders and a solid group of defensive backs, making Texas a true force to reckon with for years to come. Florida. After some uncertainty surrounding coach Billy Napier's future, the Gators made a strong push to finish in the top 15 class. Key flips, including safety Hilton Stubbs from Miami and former FSU commitment Byron Lewis, ensured a strong recruiting finish. Plus, they re-secured 4-star defensive lineman Joseph Mbachu, who had originally decommitted. Gators fans should be excited. Michigan. A surprise contender in the top 7 of the recruiting rankings. Michigan had a stellar day. The biggest win? Landing quarterback Bryce Underwood, the nation's top recruit, away from LSU. His arrival could be a game-changer for the Wolverines' offense, which will now have a potential future star under center. Oregon. The Ducks pulled off a few surprises, notably keeping 5-star receiver Dallas Wilson, who many thought was heading to Florida. Add in another 5-star talent in Decorian Moore, and the Ducks look poised to build a dynamic offense. They also nabbed quarterback Akili Smith Jr., son of former Oregon great Akili Smith. It's safe to say the Ducks' future is bright. Losers. LSU. It wasn't all bad news for LSU. They still signed a solid class, including Louisiana's top prospect, Harlem Berry. However, they missed out on some big names, like quarterback Bryce Underwood and cornerback Cade Phillips, who both went elsewhere. While LSU has plenty of talent on the way, these misses definitely sting. The Big 12. While TCU is expected to have the best class in the Big 12, it still trails behind the powerhouses of the SEC and Big 10. Colorado made some noise with the addition of quarterback Julian Lewis, but the overall talent in the Big 12 still lags behind the competition. This is something the conference will need to address if they want to compete at the highest level. Arkansas. Arkansas finds itself in familiar territory with a class hovering around number 30 nationally. While this isn't bad for a school of their size, it's still a long way from the top-tier talent found in the SEC. The Razorbacks did manage to secure a few potential impact players, but they're still playing catch-up in the toughest recruiting landscape in college football. Closing thoughts. This signing day was full of surprises, and the teams that adapted to the changing recruiting landscape, including the rise of the transfer portal, came out ahead. It's clear that Texas, Florida, and Michigan are set up for success, while LSU, the Big 12, and Arkansas have some work to do to keep up with the heavyweights. As always, time will tell who truly won, but for now, these teams are the ones who made the most noise on signing day. Let's see how these future stars perform when they hit the field.